you. I need everybody's attention. Okay. We have a special guest here today. His name is Brandon. He's taking time out of his day. He's going to come speak to you guys. Everybody needs to be respectful. Number one, rule. If he's talking, we're not talking. Number two, if you have to use the bathroom, quietly raise your hand, and a counselor around you will tell you to come here, and they will bring you to the bathroom. No pushing, no fighting, no talking. Is that something that we all can do? All right, again, Brendan is here. You're going to give him your undivided attention, and you are going to be respected.
Hi, my name is Brandon Schloss. I hope everyone is doing good this afternoon. I am currently an 8th grade student at Okeeheelee Middle School. I would like to thank the City of Greenacres Community Center for allowing me to speak here today. Let me tell you a little about myself and why I'm here speaking to you this afternoon. Every year, Palm Beach County, along with counties throughout the United States, have a challenge given to middle school students. It's called the Do the Right Thing Challenge. We were asked to write an essay about youth violence, its effects, and what we can do to stop it. Over 24,000 middle school students throughout Palm Beach County submitted essays. I was fortunate and honored. Based on my essay and interview, I was selected as the male ambassador of Palm Beach County. As Palm Beach County ambassador, I got to travel to Washington, D.C. to meet with other middle school ambassadors throughout the United States. This was a great experience as I was able to meet with youth, learn about other students' youth violence issues throughout the country. When you all get to middle school, you will most likely be asked to write an essay in this challenge. Do your best, because the top 10 from each school gets to go to a great luncheon at the Crab Center, and you may even be selected for the luncheon. So why am I here today speaking to you guys, and why am I wearing this pink shirt? Does anyone know what today is? Yes. Alright, it is Pink Shirt Day, which is also known as Anti-Bullying Day. This is in fact the 7th year of Pink Shirt Day. So why is this day important? It's real simple but true story. In fact, the day did not even start in the United States, but in Canada. Basically, 2 high school students in Canada protested against the bullying and harassment of a new 9th grade boy who was being bullied for wearing a pink shirt. These students went out and bought a bunch of pink t-shirts. They sent out messages to schoolmates about the bullying, and the next morning they handed out the pink t-shirts at school. As they stood in the hall of the school handing out the shirts, the bullied boy walked in. Can you imagine how this new student who was being bullied felt when he saw all these other students taking a stand against bullying? He must have felt really good and relieved. And the boys who handed out the shirts and the boys who wore the t-shirts must have felt very good about helping this new kid. So Pink Shirt Day was started because someone was being made fun of about the clothes they were wearing. This is one form of bullying. Do you guys know other examples of bullying? Yes. Anyone? Yeah. 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 Yes. All of those are great examples of bullying. Some other examples are teasing, excluding others, and threatening others. Do you think bullying only happens when you're face to face with someone? No, as you said, cyberbullying does occur. Cyberbullying is when you send a text message through, or say something mean, or threaten through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or even texting. Last year, I was actually hit by another student during one of my classes. I did not do anything to prove the student hit me. This was definitely an act of bullying. After he hit me in the nose, I started to bleed all over my white shirt. To be honest, I really did not feel physical pain, because I've been injured a lot worse playing sports. As you can see, I'm wearing a cast, because I broke my arm playing lacrosse on my middle school team. That hurt a lot more than the punch to my nose, but the punch made me feel humiliated and emotionally hurt. I thought, what did I do to deserve being hit? It was not a very good feeling. I had to go to the office, and I had to have my father pick me up because I could not have stayed in school with a bloody shirt. The kid who hit me ended up being suspended and could have been arrested if my parents decided to press charges, which we did not. By raising your hand, tell me what you think I should have done after being hit. 1, should have hit the other student back. Pretend it did not happen and don't tell anyone? Or 3, tell the teacher or another adult what happened? Good, you all got it right. In fact, if I was to choose number 1, I probably would not be here today. I would not be the Palm Beach County Do the Right Thing ambassador. I would have been kicked off my middle school baseball team and lacrosse team. I also would have been suspended. You can only imagine what type of punishment I would also receive from my parents. Most importantly, it's just the wrong thing to do. Have you heard the expression, 2 wrongs don't make a right? As far as pretending it did not happen or not telling anyone, that is also a bad choice. And let me tell you why. First, the bully will not know what he did and what he did wrong. And that is also a bad choice. The first bully will not know if he did anything wrong and is likely to do it again. Second, by telling an adult such as a teacher, you could be actually helping another student. It is very likely that if the bully got away with bullying you, he or she will most likely do it to someone else, and they could be much worse hurt. That would not make you feel too good about yourself. Any pain that you felt from the bully would not be as bad as the guilt you would feel by not telling an adult and preventing someone else from getting hurt. How would you feel if your neighbor's house got robbed and they never told the police, and then the robber robbed your house? You would not appreciate the actions of your neighbors, would you? Do you know that by telling a teacher or an adult, you can also be helping the bully? It's true. By telling the teacher or an adult, the bully could learn a lesson before they do something that could cause them to be arrested, hurt, or even killed. When I did my essay for the Do the Right Thing challenge, I wrote about something I read in the newspaper. A 15-year-old kid shot and killed another kid over a bike. If that kid had the chance of being taught about the consequences of being a bully and using violence, maybe he would have never shot and killed the other kid. Now let's talk about the bully. By a raise of hands, who thinks that the bully is happy and a confident person? Good. Although the bully may appear happy and confident, deep down there, probably not. It's likely that the bully is dealing with difficult situations in his life that causes them to take out their anger on others. They may not realize how much they are hurting others. They could have problems in their life and lash out at others as a way to keep dealing with it. Bullies are looking for a victim. They may choose someone they see as physically or emotionally weaker. By targeting this person, they think they gain control, are accepted by others, and feel important. Bullies can come in all shapes, sizes, and ages. But what makes someone a bully is the attitude from the inside and not how they look on the outside. By the raise of hands, do you agree that the bully is wrong and never right? Everyone should raise their hand, because the answer is obvious as 1 plus 1 equals 2. First, it's not right. How can making another person feel sad, hurt, or physically hurting someone ever be right? The bully may think people like him or her, but they really do not. We talked about my incident with the kid who hit me and what you should do if you are physically bullied. A lot of times the bully may only tease and pick on you. What should you do then? You definitely should not fight, as we talked about before. You only make matters worse and get in big trouble or even hurt. By a raise of hands, do you think you should show the bully that you're angry? No. It would only make matters worse, and the bully will know that he or she has control over you. They are getting a reaction from you. Don't let them get that reaction. You're better than the bully. By a raise of hands, do you think you should walk away? Yes, you should. Stand tall, be confident, and walk away. Remember, there is nothing wrong with you. No other remarks of the bully. In order for the bully to be successful, he or she needs a reaction from you. By walking away, you are telling the bully that you just don't care. If you do this enough, sooner or later the bully will stop bothering you. What happens if you see a bully bullying someone else? By a raise of hands, is the right thing to go to a parent, teacher, police officer, or another adult if you witness bullying? Definitely yes. It's always the right thing to do. Why would you want someone else to get hurt? How would you feel if you were being bullied and no one got help for you and just walked away? Remember the kids in Canada? They did not just walk away. They made a difference. Do you know what I do to avoid being around bullies or violence in school? I hang around my friends. I know with my friends we are safe because we will all stick up for each other and get help if approached by a bully. Remember, there is safety in numbers. The more people, the less chances of being bullied. The bully wants to be recognized and in control of others. When gathering with friends or if you see someone being bullied, tell the bully that they their behavior is unacceptable and that what they're doing is wrong to treat people that way. When you speak out against the bullying, it gives others the confidence to do the same and take a stand. There's power in numbers. Be a leader like those kids in Canada that help others. Always remember that as a leader, do not become a bully yourself. By a raise of hands, who thinks that it's important to do well in school and be involved in activities or sports? I do. I want to be either a doctor or a lawyer, and I know I need to do well in school. I also like to be involved in activities and sports. If you have the opportunity to play a sport, you can learn so much about sportsmanship and character and have a great time. By playing baseball, lacrosse, and running track in middle school, I stayed away from trouble and I have fun, except of course when I broke my arm. But that's okay, because I will be back out there soon. Thank you guys so much. Do you guys have any questions? What? Because bullying, when you bully someone, you're making them feel bad about themselves and you're putting them down. You shouldn't, bullying is never the right answer to do. You want to make feel good about themselves. No one should feel that way.
When someone bullies and they're hurting someone, they're hurting themselves too.
Yes, that's a good point. Well, maybe they have like problems at home, or maybe they were being bullied and they're angry and they want to take it out on somebody else. Yes, always tell an adult or a teacher, because they can help you and solve the problem when they're not so bullied. Which story? Yeah, when I got it. Yes, I am. That happens not
When you get bullied, does the bully sometimes go away and make somebody else?
Yes, I didn't hear what you said. No? You sure? I can say what you need.
Is there any more? Any more questions? I've actually been fortunate that I haven't been bullied much. The only time I was bullied was in that class last year when I got hit in the face. I broke my arm playing lacrosse on a middle school lacrosse team.
Has your friends ever got bullied?
No, my friends have not been bullied. I've been fortunate for that. Two more. Anybody? No? Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, guys, how many learned something from Brandon? If you learned something, raise your hand. Yes. All right, so let's take a few questions. What was one thing that you guys learned? Let's start with Homer. Anybody else? Okay. Stay close to your friends. He mentioned that there is safety in numbers. That means surround yourself with friends. That way there's a less likely chance of you actually being bullied. Frederick? Tell an adult. Anybody that's around, don't try to handle the situation by yourself. Hey guys, hey. Shh.
When someone else is being bullied, don't just sit there. Don't just sit there. Structure the dog.
Okay, he said when someone else is being bullied, let's say you are not directly being bullied, and you see someone else being bullied, that is okay for you to go find an adult and tell them the situation and what's going on. Then you find out. Okay, so, actually, everybody here has learned something, and we want you to take what you have learned from Brandon here, his story, and what happened to him, and take it and apply it to what you go through in school every day. Brandon took time out of his day to come here and share with you guys a personal instance that happened with him, and he shared it with you. I don't know if you guys were listening, but it was a tremendous story. Right? He said he was physically abused by someone in his school. I don't know if you guys were listening to that, but you guys need to listen to that. He was hit in the face. He shared that with you guys. Bullying, we are not tolerating bullying. Bullying is not cool. And somebody asked me, bullying. Somebody said, is it bullying if we're both playing around and we're laughing and joking and playing? Bullying, if that other person is not laughing, joking, and playing around with you, that's bullying. If he doesn't know that you're laughing and joking and playing around, that's bullying. So I hope you guys have learned something today. And one more time, I want you to give a round of applause to Brandon.